Hi there, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 6 of Raise the Holte, our quest for basically world domination with Aston Villa. And since last episode where we won the derby, then lost to Forest, as I think I was too busy celebrating the derby win still. A bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. We had 2 wins, 2 draws. We started off against Middlesbrough. This was a strong performance, and we did actually finish this game with 9 men because you can see Twanzebe got himself sent off, and Bolasie broke his ankle. So that's pretty much it now for Yannick Bolasie, I think, because he's about 6 months away, 5 months away, which is going to be towards the end of the season. Tammy Abraham got both the goals, but yeah, a little bit of a sour note there with the loss of Bolasie. Then we played West Brom in, I guess, the second city derby, and we played horribly. We gave them 2 goals. We couldn't pass to each other. It was one of those things where, like, we'd pass the ball in midfield and it would just, like, bounce off the fullback running forward, bounced off his feet and like his heels and stuff. It was just a horrible, horrible game. But we did manage to snag a draw out of it. Grealish and Abraham with the goals again. But yeah, we left there with a point in our tail between our legs as we were woeful. Then we played Stoke. This was an even game. We struggled to find a way through. You can see a penalty from Jedinak, Tammy Abraham from a corner. They were our 2 goals. And we weren't fantastic, to be honest. And then we played Leeds at home. And again, it was an even game, and we didn't take our chances. I'm just reading my notes here because I don't completely remember what happened. We didn't take our chances, and again, it was Chester from a corner that got the goal for us. So we haven't been scoring very much in open play. So I'm hoping we're here for the festive fixtures. Of course, I couldn't find a Santa hat to put on, so I know our Christmas decorations is coming out soon, but it's not going to help me now. So it's Swansea and it's Preston in the festive fixtures. If you have a look at the league table, we've dropped to second. Only a point off Derby. We're halfway through the season now. We've played everybody once. We have 56 points on the board. It's one of these, I think, where if we just do what we did again, if we can sort of do as well in the first half of the season as we did in the second, or do as well in the second half as we did in the first half, and Derby beat us, fair play to them. If they can do better than what would be 112 points, then what can we do? But yeah, we've had a good start. We're still a little ways clear of Leeds for that automatic promotion, and that is really, as I said last episode, that's what it's all about. If we win the league, fantastic. But if we go up in second place, doesn't really matter, does it? And you can see FA Cup draw there. We've got Walsall, so that would be a second city derby. I don't know I guess Walsall's not technically Birmingham, is it? I don't know if West Brom's technically Birmingham either, to be honest, but that's because I don't live there. So let's have a look at the team that we're sending out to play against Swansea. As I said, bearing in mind that we have lost Bolasie, we're a little bit thin on the ground for wingers just now. So it's Moreira in goal, it's Taylor, Twanzebe, Chester and Hutton across making a back 4 for us. Hourihane and Jedinak in midfield. El Ghazi and Grealish provide the width. Foden and Abraham will hopefully provide the goals. Okay, here we go. Now, El Mohammadi and McGinn, they have sort of minor knocks. So that's why they're not playing here or on the bench. But they'll be back soon. It's nothing too long-term or permanent there. John Terry says, go ahead and prove a point. I'm going to say ignore the praise and go out there and play a natural game. I don't hate that. Get them some passionate faith. And yeah, see how we go here. A few too many drop points recently, isn't there? The loss against Forest, 2 draws. We need to be improving that. I don't like the fact that Derby's overtaken us, but like I say, if we get another 56 points the second half of the season and we don't finish top, then fair play to Derby or whoever it is that beats us, because they'll well and truly have earned that. Can we get a nice early goal on the board here? Now, when we played Swansea before, I think we beat them relatively comfortably, wasn't it? 4-1 or something like that. So hopefully we can, or 4-0 it might have been. Taylor just ran into a little bit of trouble there, but that's okay. Twanzebe back, and that's the end of that kickoff highlight. Yeah, disappointing to lose Bolasie too. It does leave us a little bit short in wingers, given that I sold what's his face, Adoma. But we do have Marin. He's coming back to fitness after his injury, so he's coming back at the right time in that sense. As Bolasie goes out, he'll come back in. So that helps a little bit. Decent ball in from Hutton there. Can Hourihane do one of his other wonder strikes? Let's see here. Now we do of course have the transfer window coming up, given that festive fixtures after that. Oh, what a strike that was, almost from Phil Foden. After festive fixtures, of course, comes the transfer window. Nyland is leaving. I can't remember if I said that or not. We've organised a deal for him to leave. I will try and get another keeper in. We can't really do it on loan because we only have so many loan players in the first team squad. So if we have both keepers on loan in the squad, then that's going to obviously hurt us a little bit. I am looking at a few we can try and reinvest his money on to sign permanently. I don't want to sign someone just for the sake of it, though, because we can, I'm hoping, get away with just sort of a backup for this year because Moreira's there. He's doing a fine job, so we don't need to worry too much. That's a decent ball in there for Foden. It's going to get Abraham. It's a good tackle. Can Hourihane get onto it? Shoot! Oh, Conor Hourihane! He cannot stop scoring this year. It's another belter. It's another nomination, isn't it, for goal of the season. And he's just on fire this year. I don't know if we could do this in real life. Honestly, I'd make love to the man. That is, I mean, it was a good tackle, but look at him just following up here. A little bit unlucky from Swansea's point of view. One touch, and that is just unstoppable. It's not quite at the Norwich levels, not quite at the, what was the one? It was the Birmingham derby, wasn't it? He got one on the volley. Not quite at that level, but I tell you what, not far off either. Let's demand more here, coming into half-time. We haven't, I mean, it's been a relatively even game again, hasn't it? A bit of a wonder strike to get us in front, which we'll take, but we've hardly played them off the park. So we'll say, what will we say here? Things are going well, you're capable of better. I don't hate that. There's a few individual talks to do here, so I'll edit that out, just basically telling guys, it looks like most of them that we expect more from them, and then we'll come back for the second half. Okay, no tactical changes. I just did a quick look. That is the 5th time Conor Hourihane's name appears on my goal of the season sort of short list. We're only halfway through the year. We could literally have to have a Conor Hourihane goal of the season special, because he has just been magnificent for us all season, banging in the ball from just different postcodes at time, hasn't he? Just incredible. Now, in terms of changes here, I do wonder who's not playing well here. Let's see if we'll try to demand more. 60 minutes in. Now let's not concede from a corner, please. Let's get that away. Away! Away! Oh, are we going to drop more points? Yeah, I mean, Let's maybe try exploit the flanks. We're not creating anything, and I mean, when you get wonder strikes like the Hourihane one, it can, maybe we've never been creating that much, and it's just that Hourihane seems to be banging in goals from everywhere. That's not great defending from a set piece, is that we're going to have to work on defending corners again in training. I'm pretty sure I've already had to do that a couple of times this year. Let's give it a show some passion, and this could be trouble. This could be trouble. What can we do change-wise? I'm wondering if, given that we're not creating much, Jadanek, good tackle. I was going to say, do we take Jadanek off for a more creative player in a sort of deep midfield role? Let's see what Grealish can do here, though. It's in for Foden. Foden, that looks like a good ball for El Ghazi. Can he square it for Abraham? Square it for Abraham. He goes himself. Oh, how have someone not put that ball in the net? El Ghazi with a set piece. It's a long way out to shoot. He's dinked it in. Well done. That's a good decision. Chester. I thought there might be a shout for a penalty there, but no such luck. Hourihane, shoot. Back out there. Who is that? Is that El Ghazi out there? What's he doing on the left? Cuts in, though. Cuts in. El Ghazi. El Ghazi. El Ghazi. No. Alright, we need to make changes here. El Ghazi's not having a great game. I'm wondering, Henry Lansbury. We haven't played him much this year. Henry Lansbury is a deep-lying playmaker. I don't hate that. We'll try him on defend. I'm wondering Tammy Abraham for Kodjia. I don't get the best out of Kodjia, which is why I'm hesitating, but we'll do it. And we'll keep a sub up our sleeve just in case we do happen to need it. I'm not sure if the subs have been made yet or not. I didn't see it. No, it's still up there, isn't it? So it hasn't happened yet. Can we win that, please? Oh, they've knocked it down. We've got men around the ball, but they're in a little bit of space wide now. This could be problems. This could be problems. Oh, Taylor's missed with a lunge. We're in trouble. Oh, come on, Villa. We're not playing well, are we? We're just not playing well. Let's get creative. Coming towards the end here. Hutton's tired. He's not playing well. Let's bring Bree on for him. See if we can get something going in wide areas. Grealish isn't having a good game either. We don't really have another option to play on the left there. We've seen Callum O'Hare can't really. He's not really. That's not his position, is it? It's going to be more drop points. Oh, we're just in a bit of a slump right now. Can we get something from this corner though? Comes in. It's headed down by Twins. It looks like he's cleared it from our own attacking corner there. Go on, Taylor. Get to that, please. Yeah. There we go. Come on. There we go. You just had flashes there of him, like once a Welshman, always a Welshman. Twins AB. We've gone wide. We're not going to get to that. Go on, Grealish. Put it in. And he has won that ball back, and that's full time. Well, that's disappointing. That is more drop points. Just, yeah, I mean, we didn't really create that much. It says we outshot them, but not getting shots on target. I'll say unlucky, but I'm not sure it was unlucky. There we go. Swansea hold out for draw. We're just going through a little bit of a blip right now, aren't we? Hourihane was superb. Chances created? Yeah, we'll go with that. I might try having a team meeting maybe, like, come on boys, we're doing well, let's keep this going. But wait there, we'll be back for Preston and hopefully 3 points. Okay, welcome back, and it is Preston away, and we did get a little bit of luck last time because Derby only drew as well. So we're still just the 1 point off the top of the table. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out, and it is all change. I think we need to freshen things up, being festive fixtures as well. So it's Moreira in goal, it's Beck, it's Twanzabi, it's Micah Richards, and it's Bree as a back four. McGinn and Lansbury, though Lansbury's going to be playing as a deep lying playmaker. Hopefully they'll be creating a little bit. Want him as a defensive. Oh, let's go support, that's fine. Kodjia and Marin, they're going to provide the width for Foden and Isaac. I haven't given him much game time yet, but he does score when he plays typically, so hopefully we'll get another goal here. And I mean, Kodjia on the right's a little bit of a risk as well, but we don't really have any other options out there again with Bolassi's injury. Hopefully Isaac will get more than a goal, but we'd settle for one if it's a 1-0 win. It won't now. We just need to get back onto constant winning ways or consistent winning ways. Terry says go out there and prove a point. I'm thinking go out there, play, relax, play your game. Results will come. Some passionate, we have faith. I did have a team meeting as well. Just basically saying, we've had a good first half of the season. Just keep it going and we'll get promoted. So hopefully that'll have an effect here as well. But yeah, let's just see what comes of this. In Preston, I think Preston are 7th in the league, so they're no mugs. It's not going to be an easy game for us. Is that a foul? No. Hopefully McGinn and Lansbury between them will be able to create some chances for us. We'll tell them to get creative now. It's good to see Marin back from injury as well. He has played well the first half of the year when he was fit. Just Grealish needs a rest. Hourihane needs a rest. Chester needs a rest. It's just we have a lot of tired players, I think. So I'm hoping fresh legs will get a much better performance out of it. Come on, Kodjia. I really want Kodjia to work. I just never get the best out of him. That's a nice little 1-2 with Bree. Bree up for Foden. Can Foden find a teammate in the box? He can't. It's well defended. And second chance, though. Second chance for Kodjia. Kodjia plays it back. No. I think that was blocked out, wasn't it? And now a chance for the counter-attack, but Richards is there. Bree flicks it on nicely. Well done. McGinn. Here we go. It could be half a chance. Here he goes over. No, Marin's not winning that. He's only a little short guy. And maybe we are not going to get a chance. Maybe it's going to come the other way. These long highlights always make me nervous because they have a nasty habit in ending in goals, which is fine if you score them, but when the other team has the ball and the highlight is continuing, not so much. Ball into the box, Moreira should be able to get that, he can't, and it's a goal. What was I saying about long highlights and goals? We'll give it a demand more. We're just in a slump right now. It doesn't necessarily show in the results, but in our performances, we are in a definitely hit a slump. I'm wondering, we've been playing this formation for a little while now. I'm wondering if we need to change formation, if we become a little bit too predictable. Because it was working, wasn't it? It was working so well at the start, and it's certainly not working now. We'll tell them to exploit the flanks. I'm wondering if that's what we need to do. I might even perhaps look to do that between episodes. We have QPR coming up New Year's Day. We have Walsall in the Cup, which will be a very good opportunity to change things up. Usually I sort of like to switch between formations, but I haven't really been doing that, and I do wonder... Isaac! And I do wonder if that's just... it'd be about this time, wouldn't it? 6 months in, start playing teams for the second time, that they start to figure you out. So I wonder do we have the players to do that at this game, actually? We probably could just about get away with it. Because we have 2 strikers on the pitch already. We have Foden on the pitch. I typically go to like a 5-3-2. We might look at that. Foden. Oh, not a mile away. Not a mile away at all. Let's go attacking here. Coming into the break. Let's see if we can nick one before. Get back on equal terms. Back. Can he win that? He can't. Twanzabi's there. And again, Twanzabi. That's okay. That's smart play. We've still got some time before half time. Long ball over the top. We're not going to get onto that though. And this is making me nervous again. Foden's won that though. That's good stuff. Out to McGinn. What can he do? He's gone over the top for Kodjia. Can Kodjia square it going self? Kodjia! Oh, there we go. King Kodj back on the score sheet. Takes his chance for once. Finally, I've given Kodjia a chance and he's taken it. It's a little bit of a long ball from McGinn, but that's all right. We'll take that. And yeah, that was good. Look at this. He picked a run, really. It wasn't that much of a long ball. He's picked his run. Could he have squared it? I mean, not really. Maybe to the back post. Marin got free of his defender, but he wouldn't have had much of an angle to shoot, to be fair, either. So that's all looking good. We'll take that. Take that and run. Lansbury's looking nervous. Hopefully we'll just see this out into the break. And I'm thinking we'd have to take Marin off, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, I tell you what, let's not change things halfway through. We'll go aggressive, we'll say that we're not happy. We'll just tell McGinn not to get himself sent off. And we'll start this second half and we'll just see. Is that a good pass? It is a good pass. Yeah, we'll just see. We've got ourselves back into it. We're not playing well. It's not like... But that could be because, you know, we're being tactically outmaneuvered as well. Let's give it a get creative here. Marin's not having his best game in any case, and he would be the one we need to sacrifice. I'm slowly talking myself around to this, aren't I? They're looking fired up. Let's go demand more. Isaac's not having his best game up top either. Alright, we're going to change. We are going to change things here. What's the worst that can happen? So we'll go to the 5-3-2. I'll switch things up and then I'll come back and sort of explain what we've done. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go with the 5-3-2. Still control possession. We've just basically brought on Taylor for Marin. We'll play the back and play in central defence. And that's pretty much the change. Kodjia goes into play in the middle with Isaac. And it's really just, yeah, a winger for a central defender, essentially, is what's happened. Which, when I say it out loud, sounds like it's a defensive move. But it's really not. It gives us 2 up top as well. So we'll just see what happens here. Show some passion. We're starting to look nervous, which isn't great. Henry Lansbury's not having his best game in any case, so I'm thinking we might take him off. We'll bring on Jedinak. A bit of leadership out there as well. Ball-winning midfielder. Let's see if that can do anything for us. Isaac's not having a good game, so we might take him off as well. This will be our final change for Hogan. Hogan can play as an advanced forward. That's fine. And are we going to end up with 2 1-1 draws? What is happening? Push forward. Come on, boys. Let's go attacking. Just with a throw in for Kodjia. Kodjia back from again. This is promising. Can he pick out a teammate that's a little bit further back than I would have liked, but the great man has the ball. That's a cracking pass, isn't it, for Taylor? Can Taylor pick out a teammate? We've got men in the box now. Taylor just either waited. It's too predictable, wasn't it? We just waited too long. You could see he was trying to cross it. Can we win that ball, please? We've got 2 defenders over there. That's not what we needed. That's not what we needed at all. This is bad. This is really bad. What a save from Moreira. Derby's winning as well, so this could be more points drop behind them. We need to make sure we're defending this properly, please, boys. Cross comes in, away. And we have done just that. Looking frustrated. We're not playing well. We're just not playing well right now, and I don't know how to fix it. If you have any ideas of how to fix this, guys, I'm all ears. Yeah, I just wonder if we get like Billy Big Time a little bit. Hogan, this is looking promising. Foden. He's got Taylor. Can Taylor get across in this time? He's too predictable. Taylor cross it. Oh, he's done well there. Hogan! Hogan has done it. My voice has just randomly gone on mute for some reason there. It's just cut out on me. Never had that happen before. But Scotty Hogan in the 93rd minute has gone and won it for us. And Taylor has actually put a ball in the box and done quite well there in the end, didn't he? It just looked too predictable. And he just checked back, beat his man Nutmeg, and look at Hogan, pulled off the defender. He's making it difficult for me to sell him, is a good old Scott Hogan, because every time he comes on, he seems to score. I got a little bit excited there and forgot to take us off attacking. Let's not pay the price, please. Oh, no. If you've been watching my world tour, and I do recommend it, you'll know how I feel about not being able to see out leads, because our Indonesian team, God love them, throw away 2 and 3 goal leads like there's no tomorrow. And their first goal was from a corner too, wasn't it? Or was it? I can't remember now. Was it the Swansea goals from a corner? Oh, that shut me up, hasn't it? What a disappointing episode. We're still on attacking. We could still throw this all away, of course. Come on, boys, get a foot in. We're way past the time that was allocated to be played here. There's probably a lot of celebrating, which maybe doesn't help. And there goes the final whistle. I was too busy celebrating the Scott Hogan goal. Didn't think about it. Kept us on attacking, and you do think that's probably cost us. I'm going to get aggressive. Some of this is the aggression. I've already recorded my World Tour episode, and not to give anything away from that, which it doesn't, because I was sort of playing in between episodes, and we just throw away leads, and I'm really annoyed at it. And so some of this is my aggression that's coming out from Perceiver, but that is just so disappointing. What's that done to the league table? Derby won, so we're 3 points behind them. Leeds potentially could go within 7 points, but yeah. Oh, that's so annoying. And look at that. Now I think it's officially a slump, isn't it? Too many draws in a row there. I just had a team meeting, so I can't really have another one either, which is a little bit disappointing. But guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, if you like watching Villa not win games, then please do hit like. If you're new, subscribe. We've been doing okay. I might toy around with the tactics a little bit, but yeah, anyway, if you're new, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Please do subscribe. I'm rambling on here as I'm thinking. My brain is just running 100 miles an hour right now. How we can fix this, but that's not for you to be concerned about. Come back next episode on what's today, on Wednesday. So come back on Friday. Hopefully I'll fix things, and we'll be back for Hull and Ipswich, and hopefully 6 points. We should be beating Hull and Ipswich regardless of how we're playing. Until then, I've been Aston Villa. Thank you so much for watching, and here are some of our best goals. Not that we scored that many of them, but from December. Take care.